Okay. Can you see the detailed course outline that I have uploaded? Can I hear the voice? Can anyone respond to my question, please? 34 out of 45. Can anyone please? I can see Lukman Hakim is here, Adam Adib, Alia, Saadah, Ahmed Zakwan, Amar, Fu Amas here, Zafri and Zamri. Apa, kembar ke? Can anyone respond to me? Oh, bukan. Okay, so Amar Zafri, bukan kembar. Okay, please look at your clip. Okay, you can. Okay, let's have a look at your detailed course outline. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you have your the synopsis of this course, Public Sector Accounting, ACB 41403. This course is designed to expose students to concepts and practices of accounting in public sector. Okay, so basically you have covered or covered most of the private sector. Okay, now you are going to be exposed to the public sector. Okay, government accounting. Okay, something related to you. Each day, regardless of whether you notice it or not. Okay, and the coverage of this course would include the financial reporting, management accounting, budgeting, evaluating performance, auditing, and evaluating investment in public sector organization. So basically, what you have in your private sector, okay, you will also going to deal with the same topics or two subtopics of accounting in public sector. Okay, so we have the FA, we have the MA, okay, audit, okay, and also the corporate governance, evaluating investment, so on and so forth. Okay, so your course learning outcomes. Can you see my screen? The thing that I'm showing you now.
Boleh, sir, boleh.
Okay, good. Okay, so your first learning outcome is to trace the components of public sector. So basically, we have three level of government. Okay, and each of them will have or will need to fulfill their obligation to differently. Okay, but we are under the same roof of the federalism. Okay, we will talk about it later, and then and also you will need to know the statutory requirements related to financial provisions, okay, as what we have in your private sector. We have Companies Act 1965 and now 2016. Okay, we do also have the same thing in public sector. Okay, those are the Federal Constitution, apa tu, Perlembagaan Persekutuan. Okay, and then we have the rules and regulations made by the government, okay, on the preparation of account, okay, the maintenance of account, and also reporting of accounting activities in private sector. Okay, so basically we are talking about the government now. Okay, as you can point out anything about the government, you can say the Putrajaya, you have your state, okay, you have your own departments, and you say JPJ, you have the Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri, you have the Majlis Bandaraya Shah Alam, okay, Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu, and apa tu, Majlis Daerah Kuala Nerus, for instance. Okay, so this will make the the complete component of the structure, okay, under the federalism, and also the different levels of government, okay, and also the relationship between the federal and state government. Okay, so you need to understand the federal, what is meant by federal, okay, who basically lead the federal government, and also the state government. Okay, so we have a number of state governments. Okay, so you need to identify the differences between these two. Okay, and you will need to compare to private sector. Okay, so for the beginning, it's good if you can compare with the private sector, since you have covered almost all about the private sector. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we have the same thing like what we have in private sector. Okay, but with different scope and different way of dealing with the accounts. Okay. Okay. Next, your learning outcome number 2 is to interpret the major issues in management accounting and control, budgeting, performance measurement, auditing, and accountability of the public sector. Okay, so we are basically going to discuss about the current issues, okay, happening in public sector. Okay, so it's good that we have the quite a number of events happen in government, and it also affect or give the implications to private sector, public sector. Okay, so anyone can guess, or if you follow the news, what were the events related to public sector happening now or recently? Can I? Yes. Puasa. 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 Ya. Apa lagi? Apa lagi? Tunggu aku kejap. Tunggu aku kejap. Yeah. Okay. Okay. uh, okay. So anyone? And I think I should call the names. Ada. Ikmal Hakim. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, Ikmal Hakim. Do you notice anything happen to government or public sector nowadays? Anything that you know of that or that you aware of? Any issues?
Tak ada sir.
Tak ada.
Saya tak follow sangat.
Tak tahu sangat. So apa yang what is the first thing that come into your mind when you heard about public sector accounting?
Tak pasti ya sir.
Tak tahu langsung. Lain. Khairuddin. Any volunteers? Panggil Khairuddin lah. Khairuddin? Where is Khairuddin? Khairuddin is not here. Okay, missing in action. Alia? Alia As-Saadah. As-Saadah.
Yes, sir.
Ah. Hmm. Anything that, what is the first thing come into your mind or you can imagine when you hear
Bila tadi?
yes, what is that, the a little bit, the one that a little bit?
A little bit. Macam mana tu, sir?
Anything that you can think of when you hear the word public sector accounting? Okay lah. First of all, sorry, come
Public
again.
bank?
Public bank. Out of context. Okay. So, okay. Do you consider public bank as part of the public sector accounting?
Ya kot, maybe lah.
Okay. So, seems like I have a lot of works to do this semester. Okay. But it's okay. This is just the introduction. Okay. But one thing for sure is a public bank is not or has nothing to do with public sector accounting. Okay. So that is the first thing that you learn for today lah. Okay. So I will explain why when we go through the session after this lah. Okay. Okay, so basically we have changes in government, okay, particularly on the federal government, okay. So daripada parti A kepada parti B, and then daripada PM yang X jadi PMY, lepas tu jadi PMZ, kan. So these changes affect or give the significant implication to the public sector, okay, and also the public sector accounting. Okay, so so my advice is that you need to basically know about the current issues, okay, get some reading on the current issues about pertaining to public sector, okay, so that you can give or you can have the feel of learning this subject on top of the the importance of public sector and the importance of learning public sector accounting. Okay. Cost learning outcomes number 3 is to discuss revenue and expenditure accordance with the initiative of Accounting General Department. AGD is Accounting General Department, and IFAC, International Federation of Accounting, and procedures for both accounting and construct the public sector accounting. Okay, so I'm going to, so this semester, okay, following the recent development in public sector, so I will touch more on the budgeting, okay, and also the revenue and expenditure, okay, related to public sector. Okay, okay, so these are the assessment. Okay, so you are going to have the assignment, okay, report, final exam, okay, and then midterm exam lah. Yes, as usual. So we are going to schedule the meeting. Okay. Sorry, schedule the meeting sebab nampak ada yang left the meeting. Schedule the assessment, okay, later on. Okay, and okay, let's look at the course outline. Okay, so basically we are going to be introduced to public sector, okay, environment and characteristics of public sector, components of public sector in Malaysia, accountability, public sector requirements of economic performance, efficiency and effectiveness. Okay, so when we talk about public sector accounting, we cannot run away from the word accountability. Okay, so this is the term or the issue that being discussed nowadays. Okay, when we see the corruption, okay, and misuse of power, and also other reporting, okay, and also the Auditor General report, okay, so issues brought up by Auditor General report. Okay, so we can see the level of accountability that we have nowadays in public sector. Some are questionable, some are okay, okay, but overall it's questionable. Okay, and next we are going to look at the management accounting and control in public sector. Okay, so this part we are going to look at the management accounting. Okay, the same what we have in private sector, and then we are going to focus on the budgeting techniques, okay, and also the performance evaluation. Okay, so because the government, Malaysian government is now moving towards accrual accounting. Okay, so the issue of accrual budgeting comes into picture. Okay, are being discussed widely nowadays. Okay, so we are going to focus on this. Okay, during this term. And then the evaluation of investment in public sector accounting. Okay, so investment in public sector is not the same as what we have, the investment that we have in private sector, literally. Okay, so because the investment in public sector try to serve different group of people or group of target. Okay, yes. No, tak nampak yang ni. Oh, you see dia kelip. Okay. Sekejap, wait. Wait. Share. Oh, iyalah. Can you see the Excel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sian saya cakap seorang. Okay. Okay, so I've mentioned or explained about the introduction to public sector accounting, management accounting, and then now the evaluation. Next will be the FAR part, financial accounting and reporting. Okay, so you are going to be introduced to the stewardship and accountability. Okay, this is the main pillars of the financial accounting and reporting. Okay, so this is the main objective that we are going to achieve. Okay, users of financial reports. Okay, it's not the same as what we have in your private sector. Once again, accounting techniques, legal framework for financial accounting report, concept of consolidated fund. Okay, so if you are aware of private sector, we do have the consolidated account. Okay, so when you merge, basically you merge the parent company accounts of parent company with the subsidiaries accounts. Okay, this is what we call the consolidated accounts. Okay, we do have the same in public sector, but different component. Okay, and different details that we are going to. Okay. Okay. What else? Stewardship and consolidated fund, vote accounting. Okay, so we have vote. Okay, as like you have the in your you have the ledger, general ledger. Okay, the ledger apa tu dia panggil, register ledger. Okay, ledger register. Okay, so the same thing, we have the vote. Okay, kalau you have the in private, you have the ledger number. Okay, so asset is 1001. Okay, 1011 is current asset. Okay, this asset. So we have the same thing. Okay, but we call it vote. Okay, vote. Not your vote yang kita mengundi tu, but vote. Okay, the name given is vote. Okay, but it basically the same as what you have with your, or what you prepare your general ledger. So you have all the accounts code, okay, in your private sector. So in public sector we call it vote. Okay. What else? Public accounts, audit and public accountability. Okay, so concept of accountability. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we are going to discuss about accountability throughout the semester. Okay, it covers most of the chapters. Okay, because this is the 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 objective or the target that the government is working on. Okay, so consolidated accountability and management, consolidated fund, role and responsibility of National Audit Department, okay, to ensure the audit and public accountability. So there is one unit or department, okay, need to do this role. This is called National Audit Department, accountant, apa tu? Juru audit negara, something like that. Kan? And we have the same, okay, external audit, internal audit, okay, and local governments, okay. Okay, local governments basically referring to the sub departments under state government. Okay, state government. We're going to talk about this, okay, later. Okay, and you have the role of governments. Okay, let's say I give you one example. One example of local government is Majlis Bandaraya Kuala Terengganu. Okay, or Majlis Daerah Taiping. Ada ke? Ya kot. Okay. And then sources of income. Okay. Mana datangnya source of income? Siapa yang pernah kena saman parking dekat Majlis Perbandaran Kuantan, okay, atau yang sewaktu dengannya, itu part of the source of income. Okay. Financial reporting, auditing, accounting practice and development in public sector. Okay, so the initiatives of Accountant General Department. Okay. Okay, so apa tugas Accountant General Department? Okay, and also the IFAC. Okay, last but not least, we are going to talk about current issues in public sector. Okay, so any questions so far? No? Bagus. Okay, I'm going to share with you the textbook or the main reference that we are going to use. Okay. Okay. Please look at your WhatsApp group. Okay, so we are going to use this book. Okay, it's available on Shopee. You can get it from Shopee. Can you see the image of the book? Can or not?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yes, good. Okay. So I'm also going to give you the link. Okay, it's up to you. You can buy it from Shopee, the used one or the brand new. It's up to you. Okay, this is what I've found on Shopee lah. You can scroll or you can surf on your own after this lah. Okay, so let's get this book. I think the price is ranging between 25 for used book and 45 for brand new. Okay. Okay, so this is the main reference. Okay, Zube and all. Okay, 2019. Okay. Any questions so far?
Sir, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes, please.
Are we going to learn accounting standards in general, or are we going to use MPSAS as our standard?
Very good. It means that you have something in mind about public sector accounting. So PSAS is one of the governing uh, standard that we use on top of other. Okay, so basically we use PSAS, okay, and also the federal government, federal constitution, and also the technical circulars, federal government circulars. So we are going to, okay, MPSAS will be one of the of the of the of of the standards that we are going to look at. Okay. Did I answer your question?
Yes, it means that we are going to use MPSAS as our main standards and the other as the compulsory standards that we're following, right? Like for budget, we are looking for, like for budget, we are looking at FC, and for governance standard, we are looking at MPSAS. That like it?
Yes, 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 yes. That's why we are going to. That one is interrelated. Okay, interrelated. Okay, so the main Bible is that the federal constitution. Okay, but we have the uh, standards, okay, other standards following or particular on this part, this part, this part, we'll use different standards, okay. So MPSAS will be one of them. Okay, any other
All
question?
right, thank you, sir.
Okay, no worries. Any other question? Okay, if no question, 43 of you, 42 of you, okay, okay, I have one small assignment for you today. It's not an assignment lah. It's just an exercise. Okay, since I heard a lot of students prefer to watch YouTube. Okay, so today you are going to watch a video. Okay, about improving public sector accounting post COVID-19. Okay, so this is a talk or discussion, okay, with a professor from UK, New Zealand, Ian. Okay, so I need you to watch this video and then summarize, okay, the uh, main points highlighted in this video. It is less than 30 minutes. Okay, you can take your own time. Okay, after this WebEx session. Okay. Okay, wait, excuse me. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Belakang. Kelah. Okay. Okay. So I need you to watch this video and write the main issues discussed in this video. Please mind the accent of the speaker. He's from New Zealand, so it might sounds a little bit weird lah if you are not familiar with the accent. Okay, but it's okay. So you have up until next week lah, okay, to submit this assignment. Okay, written assignment. Okay. Okay, just you summarize the important points discussed in the video. Okay, 28 or 29 minutes of video. Okay, that's all I need you to do. Any other questions before we end our session for today? Basically for this week.
That's it.
Yep. No question?
No.
No question. Okay. So I think that's all for this WebEx meeting. Okay, lecture. Okay, you can ask questions. Okay, via WhatsApp group. Okay, can ask any question. Okay. After this, okay, please make sure that you watch the video, summarize the important points discussed or highlighted in the video, and submit it to me before Sunday next week. So you have about 1 week to do this little assignment. Okay, I think that's all for this week. Okay, we continue our session, okay, or discussion. If any question, you can put forward in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I think that's all for today lah. Okay, thanks for your participation and for your time. So for your attendance will be secretly recorded. Okay, I have my own way of recording attendance. As long as you do all the activities that I assign you to do. Okay. Please look at the detailed course information and the video. Okay. So I think once again, thanks to you all. Okay, we'll see you again next week, inshallah. So you can leave the meeting now lah. Thanks very much. Let's wrap up our meeting today with tasbih kafarah and suratul al-asr. Subhanallah. La ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. يعصون الإنسان التي يخص إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات ووصوا بالحق ووصوا بالصبر. Okay. Thanks all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.